This week on Talk of the Town, we showcase another mural and find out more about Bear River High School's Booster Club. Over the years, Tremonton City has become known for its murals, adding works of art on a regular basis. With so many wonderful murals and sculptures being created, Tremonton fashioned a self-guided walking tour, which allows you to view these masterpieces up close while learning about the significant people and events that have helped define the life and character of this region. With summer here, Tremonton is encouraging residents to take time to enjoy these murals and sculptures that have won Tremonton Best of State Awards from 2016 to 2020, and again in 2022 and 2024. Tremonton also won 2020's Best of State Statue Award. Over the next few months, we'll guide you through each of these murals and sculptures, providing historical information and an up-close look from the comfort of your home.
Welcome back to another Mural Moment with Brian Mickelson, and we are right here for this week's Mural Moment. We're standing at 125 East Main Street to showcase the driving of the Golden Spike. This mural was created from a photo taken by Andrew J. Russell called the East and West Shaking Hands at the Lane of the Last Rail. This is commonly known as the Champagne photo. The National Park Service maintains the Golden Spike National Historic Site about 27 miles west of Tremonton. Many of you have probably been out there. This is another mural that was created by local artist Jason Nesson and was funded by Union Pacific Railroad Foundation and Tremonton City. Follow me next week for another Mural Moment with Brian Mickelson.
Talk of the Town is made possible by supportive sponsors who love our community. Show your love by supporting them today.
We love our Central Booster Club. They have been extremely supportive. In case you don't know about the Central Booster Club, any business can join. We have levels. We make custom levels. Whatever you feel good about it, as long as we can be fair with all the other businesses that are out there, we try and make that work for you. But basically, they donate to the Central Booster Club. Up to half of their donation goes to whatever sport specific that they want to, and then the rest of it goes into a pot, and any of our sports can apply for money to come out of that pot. Each sport has a rep on the board, and the board votes to whether or not to approve that money to be spent for what the team is asking for. So far, in the last 4 years, we've done well over $100,000 worth of money that's gone back to specific sports in our school, and we expect to do, I think every year we've done about 50,000 that we've put into the sports, and that's just straight from our businesses, and hopefully it's a good partnership. We try to make sure that we get them a ton of thanks by giving them swag and all sport passes, and getting them out on the football field and the gym with our banners, and the softball field and the baseball field and the natatorium. To advertise those people who really support us. So if you're interested in that, give Brett Marble is our Central Booster Club president, but you're also welcome to give me a call and let me know if you have a question, or if you're interested in joining the Central Booster Club.
Your introduction of who you are and what your involvement is with the Booster Club.
Okay, my name is Brett Marble, and I am the president this year. This will be my second year, so I'm still learning, but that's what I'm currently doing.
Yeah. So how did the first year go? How did you get roped into that, and how did things go?
How did I get roped into it? That was, back then it was Gilmore who was the principal, and I was walking into football one day, and he's like, "Hey, Brett, I have an idea for you." And I was like, "What?" And he told me, and I was thinking, okay, whatever, probably not. And then like a few months had went by, and I thought, oh, good, they forgot. And so then I was like, somewhere else, and he's like, "Hey, we really need to chat about this." And I was like, "Oh, you do remember." But so I went to a couple meetings, and I really liked the program. I like what they're doing. I like their goals. I like their bylaws. I liked everything about it to help all of the sports. And so I was like, yeah, we'll give it a shot and go. And so far it's been a super positive experience for me to see the amount of people who are willing to help with the kids programs and just the support of the community. It's been really fun to see. We haven't really changed very much in the year that I was in, but I do know, I see the notes and the things that the first presidency went through. They were awesome. The amount of time and effort that they went into making it a really good Central Booster Club is great. So I don't know very much about the changes that were made, but I do know that we get new reps for each of the sports. So every sport has a rep that will come and meet with us monthly. And every time we have new reps, they bring new ideas. So that's fun to see too, because it's not just, 3 people or 4 people in charge. It's the whole sports, community.
The thought of bringing this so it is a Central Booster Club, how has that helped, opposed to just having everybody kind of go out, do their own thing, fend for themselves? How does having this Central Booster Club help the whole sports and high school?
I've loved it because you have 25 teams. I added up 25 teams. So if you're having all 25 teams go to businesses to help sponsor them, number one, that's a lot of work for the kids. And if you have kids doing multiple sports and they're having to go see, we've got right now about 80 businesses who participate. So by the time you have 25 teams going to 80 businesses, how many times a year? Number one, the businesses, how do you pick and choose who do you support? Because you have these kids that come in and everybody wants a donation here, everybody wants a donation there. But if you can give and say, hey, this is what we got in the budget for the whole year, and it can go to help 25 different sports teams, to me that's huge. And they have packages from 500 up to like 25,000. So it's completely how much the businesses want to participate. But knowing then the kids, so the businesses can support whatever they want. The kids then get to go and do the thank yous. The kids get to do the fun part. The kids aren't constantly going out and being like, will you please donate to me? Will you please donate to me? And the businesses aren't having to decide, well, I've donated to 14 teams this year, when is enough? So it's a perfect way to help the kids, let them focus on the thank yous and the appreciations, and let the businesses decide once a year how much they want to donate into the whole program.
I know we talk about this all the time, the supportiveness of the community. Tell us a little bit about this community and why things like that work here.
Oh, I think it's awesome. We live in a small community. You think about all of the schools in our region. They're in bigger communities. They have more businesses to go by. We have right now about 80 different companies that are actively in the Central Booster Club right now. And so you think about how many, you can't do it in a small community without business supports. So, and like I said, they can do from small to large, however much, but every little penny helps, and the community is amazing. It's amazing. Everybody wants to help the kids, and that's what it's about. It's about helping the kids and getting them the things that each sport needs. It's never fun to go to an opposing school and be like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if we could have this? Or wouldn't it be nice if the kids had this? There are things that are definite advantages when different schools have more monies going into their program, different practice equipment, facilities, different things like that. And so being able to then fund some of those for our kids and then have them be on a level playing field and then do some of the fun stuff too, get a little fluff in there is awesome. The community's been awesome.
How soon you guys get started? When does that kind of end for you? What's this year look like?
So this is kind of our big push to get like the big, all of the annual stuff done. However, we skip a meeting in August, to give everybody a little break. We meet once a month. We want everybody who wants to participate in the Central Booster Club in that booklet. There's a fall, a spring, and a summer that we'll have all of the sponsors in it. So we have to know what they want to do beforehand so that we can get them in and give them the thanks that they deserve, because it's a big deal and people appreciate it.
the new video boards. That's been a part of, obviously some efforts on Chernus's part, but some of the Booster Club has helped support that too. Yeah. That's something not everybody has. Tell us a little bit about like why that's such a neat feature.
Well, so let's talk about the basketball, the Luxido board. And it goes not only basketball, but drill and volleyball and anybody that's in the big main gym. Mm-hmm. That was a fun one. And the way the Central Booster Club works is kind of fun because you have to get everything approved from Coach Chernus or AD Chernus. and then you have to present it, and then the Booster Club will put a vote on it if they think that's a good place for the money to go. Mm-hmm. And I saw in there a Luxido. So I Googled, I'm like, what is a Luxido? And why do the kids need this? When they did the presentation, it was so much fun. And it was a hype for these kids. It's a way to get them excited. It's a way to showcase each one of these kids on a personal level on the court, hype up the crowd. And it's been so much fun. I mean, things like that you wouldn't think about. And I may be wrong, but I think we were like the first ones in the region to get something fun like that. But also along with that, so it benefits the athletes, but it also benefits, they have a computer class that the kids are now taking to learn how to do the digital stuff, which nowadays it's super important. There's so many fields that you can go into with digital. So they're learning that in a class. The kids are presenting it, and to see the growth from week 1 to, week 10, it was awesome. It was really fun to be a part of that, to see it not only benefiting the athletes, the dancers, but also, the kids that were running it. Yeah. So it's been way fun. But yeah, the new scoreboards and all those things just make the programs a little bit better.
This year we'll get to have, obviously not the projections on the field, but you'll have that big video board for football, lacrosse, soccer. How's that going to benefit those programs?
Just the atmosphere of being there, going from like pretty old school, that other scoreboard, it needed an upgrade, but it allows the fans to be engaged. When you don't see a play, I think they're going to be able to do all the video stuff. It also allows people in the community to advertise on there. So you're going to have additional opportunities to get your logo out there, to support the kids, to do fun things like that. We've never been able to do that before. It's always just the names around the fence. However, now we'll be able to put it up and you'll be able to see. So as a sponsor, you can pick what level do you want to be on the scoreboard. Do you want your things to go, your logo or your name or your number to go through, and just be able to hit a few more people.
Yeah. How can people get involved with the Booster Club? If they're wanting to, what's the best way to go about that?
The very best way is come and talk to us, because we have levels, but we want to make it work for everybody. Like if you have a trade and you're like, hey, we want to be part of the Central Booster Club, but we want to trade this product or something, come and talk to us. There's so many different options to do, and people have great ideas. And it's not just this is one way to do it. There's so many different ways that you can say, hey, I want to trade out this or put this in. How can we do it? And Chernus is awesome to just say, okay, let's find a way to do it. So if you don't have the cash flow or you don't want to do something like that, there's still ways to get in it. And it's for everybody. And the perks are fun. And the kids are worth it. The kids are worth it. These student athletes, they do a lot. And when I say athletes, it's from, the dancers, all the different things, all 25 sports we call them, or clubs that we do. And there is something for everybody in it. Like, it's a fun way to be involved.
You're the president, so a lot of it falls on you, but tell me about your team and some of the people around you who make your job easier.
Oh, I have the very, very best team. So Nate Wright, he's awesome. He's just a go and get it done kind of guy. Mm-hmm. And Ashley Anderson is our new secretary, and she's learning. Courtney Stocking did it for the last 4 years, and she was amazing. She just was completely on the ball, and Ashley's following right in her footsteps. And it's just a really nice, easy place to go when you enjoy the people that you work with, and everybody's open for ideas. You don't have any bossy people. It's just a good atmosphere to go. And even all of the sports reps that come, everybody just comes with a good attitude. We try to keep our meetings to 45 minutes or less, but everybody's there excited to help the kids. Everybody's there to protect. The other thing that I do like is sometimes requests are questioned. Like, it's not just, oh, you come, you ask, you get. You have to prove how this is going to benefit the kids. So it's not just your money's going to whatever fluff these programs want. You're talking with, there should be 25 different reps in the room that you have to present your case to. So the money is actually really watched over by these club reps, and that's kind of fun to see too. Like, why do you need this? Well, what is your club? How are you going to fundraise to pay for the rest of it? There's just a lot of team building around it, and like, we definitely want to help do this. What's your skin in the game, so that it's